Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, ChriskaYoga. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my yoga teaching philosophy, or my yoga philosophy in general. As a teacher, as a student, a practitioner of yoga myself, I am going to share with you how I feel about yoga, why I don't teach certain things, and why I do teach other things. Basically just a background of why I teach the way that I teach, and hopefully it'll give you a bit of insight as to why my classes are the way that they are. I'm not saying this is the right way or the wrong way or any kind of way. This is just my way. If you like it my way, if you can relate to the things that I say in this video, then that's great, and that means that you belong here as a part of this community. So just giving you a bit of insight into what I believe and sharing my experiences and my beliefs with you. Before we get started with this video, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below the video. I post 2 free yoga classes on here every single week. It is free to subscribe. I would love to have you join us here on this community of subscribers on this channel, so hit that subscribe button down below. So if you are ready, let's get started with my yoga philosophy. First and foremost, I just want to say that I think that yoga in general is very subjective. It is very personal. And I think that yoga can mean a lot of different things to different people. Yoga itself means union. The union of mind, body, and spirit, and I definitely believe this to be true. However, I am not a yoga purist. To give you some background into myself, I'm a very logical and practical person by nature. However, I do believe certain things that don't go along those lines, so I believe, as I said before, that yoga is so much more than just exercise. It is a union of body, mind, and spirit. However, I do believe that this is something, the more aspect of yoga is something that you need to learn for yourself. It is not something that I can force feed you or that I can teach you, because it is something that comes with the self-discovery that happens when you practice yoga. It happened to me when I started practicing yoga and really incorporating it into my life. I lose it every once in a while when I get too caught up with things and I don't keep that regular yoga practice. I'm a human being just like everybody else. I fall in and out of the yoga habit, and that is okay for me and for everyone. As long as I know that it is still there, I can always come back to it and reconnect to it and have it there as a part of my life. I believe that I am a spiritual person, not a religious person, and I believe that you can connect to that spirituality when you practice yoga as well. However, being a dancer, having studied the body, I definitely also believe that yoga is an excellent form of physical exercise. In fact, the asana, the yoga asana, or the physical postures of yoga were created to help the body stay flexible and strong so that you could stay in meditation for longer, so that your body was able to stay there for longer and allow your mind to meditate, to get into that zone of meditation. So to sum everything up, my yoga philosophy is that yoga is about balance. It is about finding that balance in your own life, finding it for yourself, having a balance between a genuine, compassionate heart, a healthy, happy mind, and a strong and flexible body. And yoga is a great way to achieve all of these things. Yoga is about compassion. It is about cultivating that compassion within yourself, being more aware of being compassionate to others and yourself. Yoga is about personal experiences and developing your own personal experience through practicing yoga. And when practicing the physical aspects of yoga and challenging your body in that way, yoga is about being safe. So drawing back to that element of compassion, being compassionate towards your body, not pushing it past its limits in an unsafe way. It is always really great to have goals and to be able to achieve those goals even in physicality. So physical goals like I want to be able to do a handstand, I want to be able to do a headstand, I want to go into a deep back bend such as Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow pose. Having those goals is a great thing to do, but injuring yourself in the process of getting there or forcing yourself to do it too fast to injure yourself in the process is just not healthy. You want to have a healthy body and a long life with healthy limbs, healthy joints, healthy muscles. That is the goal of yoga, and that is why I teach yoga the way that I do. Even in my intermediate classes, I break things down just a bit more than a lot of other yoga teachers do, because I think it's important that even intermediate students who feel they are at the intermediate level, they need to get back to the basics, because they could be rushing through certain poses, causing injury in their body that they don't even know is occurring. I could ramble on and on about this topic, but this is why I teach the way that I do. I want you to be safe. I want you to be healthy. I want your body to stay healthy for a long time. I want you to find that inner peace, that inner happiness. And I know that sounds cheesy, but even though I am a logical, practical person by nature, I still believe that yoga can help you to achieve that inner peace and happiness, as well as maintaining that strong and healthy and flexible body. Of course, you can use yoga as just exercise, and that's totally fine too. As I said at the very beginning of the video, yoga is what you make of it. You can practice yoga in whichever way that you want to. I do not believe that yoga has to have a certain set of arbitrary rules, when at its core, it's just kind. Yoga is just flat out kind and compassionate. So if you want to just practice the yoga asana, that's totally fine. If you just want to practice meditation, that is totally fine. If you want to believe a certain thing about yoga, that is up to you. Yoga is your personal experience. You can make it your own. You can do what's right for you and your personal yoga practice and experience. However, in yoga asana, I do believe that there should be a set of rules. And when I say rules, I mean alignment rules. Following the proper alignment to keep your body safe. There are certain things that you should not push. There are certain poses that you should not do right away before your body is warmed up and ready to go. That is why I sequence my classes the way that I do. It gradually warms your body up from the beginning and then brings you into a place where you can practice a deeper stretch, a stronger hold, challenge your body a bit more, but you have to warm up first. And you have to cool down and relax after. So I really hoped that you found this video helpful. It gave you some insight into my yoga philosophy, and maybe you can relate. If you can't, that's totally fine as well. All are welcome here on this channel. I still really am grateful for you, and I admire you for your beliefs and for who you are. Because the world would be very boring if we were all the same person. If we all had the same beliefs, if we all looked the same, the world would be a very, very boring place. So whoever you are, whatever you believe, I'm grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button down below, the thumbs up. It really would help me out. Let me know in the comment section below what your yoga philosophy is. Maybe 1, 2, 3 elements of what you believe about yoga. I always love to hear from you, to connect with you in the comments, to share our beliefs. So just let me know down in the comments below. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below the video for 2 free yoga classes every single week on here, plus bonus videos on Sunday talking about yoga, health, wellness, and so much more. I would love to have you join us as a subscriber, as a part of this community of subscribers. So hit that subscribe button down below the video. Also, for even more yoga from me, helpful yoga tips and advice, free yoga challenges, premium yoga resources, head on over to ChriskaYoga.com And of course, do not forget to also follow me over on Instagram at ChriskaYoga for daily yoga motivation, inspiration, behind the scenes of this channel, so much more on the Insta story. Head on over to Instagram and follow me over there as well. All of the links to everything are listed in the description box below this video. Thank you so much. See you next time.